Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the Friday lunchtime concert from a sort of an overcast St. Paul, Minnesota right now. I'm going to blast through a bunch of songs here. New ones are, what I mean by new ones are ones that I haven't put onto an album yet. Some of them have been hanging around for years and have been, well, a few years, and I've been kind of tinkering with them on and off, and not sure if they're, you know, are they good, are they kind of. So that's where you come in. I would like you to let me know, give me your feedback, and if you don't feel like you're qualified, nobody's qualified, just do it. Just say, hey, I like that one, or yeah, that one, whatever. I got very thick skin, so don't worry about offending me. This first one, just to get the ball rolling, was written a few years ago in Austria, on an Austrian tour. I was out there with playing with the Kathy Ryan band. And the other band on the bill was a band called Full Set, and we were out there for 4 weeks together, and we all got on like a house on fire, which was great. And Mike and Janine in the band were to be married later that year, so I decided I'd write them a song, and there's a whole story that goes along with that, but I won't go into that right now. Suffice to say that they're both heavily into sunflowers, and the song is called Where the Sunflowers Grow. On a long dark night, on a cold and snowy road, he turned to his love and he said, love, here we go. I'm gonna spend my life with the only love I've known since I found you where the sunflowers grow. She said, my love, you know I've always known that there's no one else I could ever call my own. We're gonna drive all night into the place that we both know, a place I found you where the sunflowers grow. They can keep their silver or keep all of their gold, since I found you where the sunflowers grow. In the morning sun, in a field of yellow gold, he turned to his love, he said, I'll never let you go. And she said, my love, you know I've always known since I found you where the sunflowers grow. They can keep their silver, keep all of their gold, since I found you where the sunflowers grow. They can keep their silver, keep all of their gold, since I found you where the sunflowers grow. Yeah, where the sunflowers grow. Where the sunflowers grow. Give me one of those or one of those, whichever you think or have any opinions on. That was like I said, that was from Mike and Janine. Mike and Janine, if any one of you or both of you are watching, hi. Be good to see you again someday. It's been a while. This next one is well, I was inspired by the Minnesota winter. There's no nice way to put it. A song called Indoor Campfire Song. all out of you. The snow falls to the north and the south of you. You say you're gonna go crazy if it don't stop soon. You say you're going crazy as a loon. I hear you, I hear you. We'll sit inside looking down into the fire, watching the flames getting higher and higher. The wind blows outside the window anyway. Yeah, and that's the way to keep it, you say. Keep it outside, we're looking out at the night. Keep it outside, we're staring at the night sky. I hear you, I hear you. I hear you, I hear you. You know that this could go on and on and on. We'll just sing an indoor campfire song. We'll make the rafters roar. We'll sing it some more tonight. Yeah, we could make the stars shine bright. Yeah, baby, we could make the stars shine bright. And can't you see them now? Say you're gonna keep it outside, staring at the night sky. Keep it outside, staring out at the night. Ooh, staring at the night. Staring at the night. You know that this could go on and on and on. We'll just sing an indoor campfire song. We'll make the rafters roar. We'll sing it some more tonight. Oh, we could make the stars shine. Yeah, baby, we could make the stars shine. Yeah, baby, we could make the stars shine. Oh, we could make the stars shine bright. Yeah, we could. There it is. Indoor campfire song. Let me know what you think. I'd appreciate the feedback. So I've been doing some rough work on the demos and putting some of the recordings together, but could use some outside opinions, you know. That would be where you guys come in. Next one's been it's been hanging around for a while. I've been playing it out live a little bit, and kind of came to me one day in the kitchen while I was boiling the kettle with the guitar on. That's not an easy thing to do, but that's how it was. And it's one of those that I just had to grab straight away and forget about the kettle and just get on with the song. A song called Man on the Moor. All your senses, it's where you'll see him. And all this time with the howling wild wind against him, that's where he's been. And he spends his time on the black hillside searching, or so they say. And in the dark of night, you can hear him cry. they claim they know, yeah. Say it just takes rain and time for a fire to die. So hold my hand, keep the hard, dry land underneath me, where I'm safe and sure around the moor. Around here they claim they know, yeah. They say it just takes rain and time for a fire to die. Yeah, for a fire to die. Song there called Man on the Moor. Let me know what you're thinking. This next one is a lot more recent. There's an Irish tune in there in the middle, in the beginning rather, and it comes from the fact that I think I've been touring a lot with a great musician called Dick Hensold, master musician, and this is one of the tunes that we play together. And I think the song, or the tune, has just been sort of sinking down into my brain for a long time while working with Dick, and it made its way into a song of my own. So this next song is kind of like a story. It's kind of a sort of a gothic horror story, if you like. Didn't know I was going to do that, but that's kind of what happened. It's called In the Hollow. Out in the moonlight, I heard the song of you, so I followed your course to the hollow in the forest. I looked around for a long time, I'm thinking maybe I'm wrong. Then I saw you on the water. I should have run, but I called out to you. Hey, I heard you crying. Yeah, I heard you singing. Now what could a mortal do to heal the heart of a one such as you? Tell me now. Yeah, tell me now. water. You took my hand and I saw into eyes of winter blue. You said, I wish for one such as you. See, I've been waiting a long time. I've been singing my song, but as long as I sing alone, well, I can never, ever go home. But tell me now, if we sing it together, I could go home forever. The song will be in you, in the heart of one such as you. So tell me now, sing with me now. Yeah, tell me now. Will you sing with me now? Yeah, we'll sing. Yeah, we'll sing. I sang like a lark to the moon. Yes, I did. And I looked around. You were gone. You had vanished too soon. I was alone. Now I can never, ever go home. Now she's gone, and I can never, ever go home. But tell me now, if you hear me singing, if you hear me bringing my song to your ear, would you follow me out here? Tell me now. Would you sing with me now? Yeah, tell me now. Sing like a lark to the moon. In the Hollow. Incidentally, me and Dick Hensoldt, who I just mentioned there, great piper, we would ordinarily be in the Northwest right now, touring up and around Washington State and thereabouts. But that's not going to happen, obviously. But we are going to play a show tomorrow online here on this page. If you want to hear what Dick and me do together, we're doing our show called On the Ancient Wind, where we do a lot of old Scottish songs and tunes, English tunes, Cape Breton tunes. Very interesting and eclectic mix of stuff. And we're going to be doing a show live from here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central, if you want to tune in for that one and get to see what we're all about when we're out on the road doing our thing. And it'd be great to see you there. Say hi if you do make it over there. I'm going to carry on with another song that I would like your opinion on, as all of these are going to be for the rest of the thing. By the way, I will be dropping a new song online later today. It's a song that I don't do acoustically. It's brand new, and it's kind of definitely written for this time that we're all experiencing collectively right now. And keep an eye on the Facebook page later on, and I'll throw out a link. Right now, everybody that was on my mailing list got it this morning, and thanks all you guys for all the really nice comments and things that you said about the song. I really appreciate that. Like I said, if you were on the mailing list, you would have got it this morning. And if you want to get more exclusives like that, then sign up here at the top of the page here for the mailing list if you want to. You get free stuff there too. But anyway, back to the task at hand. This is a song that I can't remember when I finished it. It kind of lingered for a while, but it started in the airport in Michigan, an airport in Michigan, after the Muskegon Festival, I think it was. And then it kind of lingered around, and I eventually finished it. And I know at least one person that likes it. And Jane, if you're listening, we'll do this one for you. But let me know what the rest of you think.
He wasn't long awake before he poured another maker's mark and wept. The apron hung like a tapered candle. The coffee on the stove went cold again. He thought about calling her, but all the time her parting words resounded. Oh, my darling, you're my finest hour, but I'm better at being lost than being found. So don't you wait for me, you'll find better company. Yes, my darling, you'll be fine without me on your mind. Now the highway hides 100 hearts, the motel sees another sun go down. Tomorrow's for the taking, the horizon don't know why and it don't care how. She wonders who would answer if she called the home she left so long ago, where her mama took her in her arms, tried to tell her why she had to go. She said, don't you wait for me, you'll find better company. Yes, my darling, you'll be fine without me on your mind. She leans back on the bed, lets the day run through her head before she sleeps. And in the dark is where her heart goes hiding till the morning comes. And Marilyn Monroe is lying rolled up on the floor in a magazine. How she wonders at her smile, and how she learned to hide while being seen. And in the morning light she likes to drive, the wind blows through her hair of platinum blonde. And the motel in the rearview mirror is slowly getting smaller till it's gone. No, don't you wait for me, find better company. Yes, my darling, you'll be fine without me on your mind.
Song called Me on Your Mind. Hope you liked it. Let me know. Let me know what you're thinking. I'm going to switch out guitars here. Again. Stop doing that. There you go. Gonna carry on here with something else. See how this goes. Kind of getting back to some of the Irish roots on this one. It's an old song that I learned back home a long time ago. In fact, I think I used to just play guitar in it once upon a time, and my buddy Martin used to sing it, and I guess we did it long enough that I just learned the words. And then I started singing it myself. But anyway, here it is.
Three gypsies stood at the castle gate, and they sang high, they sang so low, and the lady sat in her chamber late. Her heart it melted away like snow. And they sang so shrill, and they sang so sweet, the tears began to flow, and she laid down her silken gown, her golden earrings and all her show. Yes, and she slipped off her high-heeled shoes, made from Spanish leather, oh, and she went in the street in her bare feet. She's away with the raggle-taggle gypsies, oh. Saddle for me my milk-white steed, my own horse is not speedy, oh, that I might ride and seek my bride. She's away with the raggle-taggle gypsies, oh. Yes, and he rode east and he rode west, and he searched through fields and copses, oh, until he spied in a cold open field he's made with the raggle-taggle gypsies, oh. And how can you leave your house and your land, and how can you leave your treasures, oh, and how can you leave your newly wedded lord, and away with the raggle-taggle gypsies, oh. Well, sure, what care I for a house and land, and what care I for treasures, oh, and what care I for a newly wedded lord? I'm away with the raggle-taggle gypsies, oh. Last night you slept in a goose feather bed, the sheets turned down so bravely, oh. Tonight you'll sleep with a cold open field, you're away with the raggle-taggle gypsies. Sure, what care I for a goose-feathered bed, and the sheets turned down so bravely, oh. I'd rather have a kiss from the yellow gypsy's lips than for all of your cash and your money, oh. I'm away with the raggle-taggle gypsies, oh. Version of the raggle-taggle gypsies that I've been working on for a while. Let me know, give me some feedback on that one, if you don't mind. This is a very new one, actually. So you never know. The thing is, like with the very old ones, you're thinking, have I been playing this too long? Maybe I'm just used to it, and maybe it's really just not that great. And the thing with the new ones is you really haven't made any decision on them. And this is one of those. And so this is where the feedback comes in handy. And no matter what you have to say, actually, it's always nice to hear from you guys. It's nice to read the comments afterwards and catch up. And I've also got a couple of requests from from people that chimed in last week. They knew I'd be doing a bunch of originals this week, and they looked for some old ones. So we'll get to those before the end of the thing. Thing is a technical term for what I do. The song is called My Morning Star. cover blew onto the sand from her chilly fingered hand on a bright blue morning, the kind she'd waited for. They dipped into the water, cut through the waves together. You are my friend, she said, lead me out beyond the head, and I'll love you forever. I love you, my morning star. Under the teacup waiting, a letter on the table, from kitchen windows glow, the daylight skimmed it over. A note for anyone to see, a tale as true as it was brief, to you and all my friends. I love you all until the end, but I'm gone out beyond the head. No more to say we haven't said. Cold air curled around her heart. Seagulls cry from oh so high above. Was to her ears a song of love. Lonesome I skimmed over sunset's horizon from the land, and with the back of his hand he wiped a tear away. He heard the whistling wind and cried, words came up from deep inside. Out on the air they sailed, over the ocean waves. I'll see you in the morning star. I'll always know just where you are. Lead me out beyond the head. It's all been done, it's all been said. It's all been done, it's all been said. It was on a bright blue morning, the kind she'd waited for. A song called My Morning Star, or at least right now it's called My Morning Star. Maybe I should have mentioned that to you, the fact that some of these titles are sort of working titles, and if you've got any better ideas, I'm all ears, wouldn't mind hearing them. Because it's nice to have a nice title, and sometimes I just can't think of one. That's where it's always nice to hear someone else's opinion. This is one that I played a few weeks ago on the folk show that I did, kind of inspired by some shows I was playing out in Durango. It's called Jack Bryan. Any plans for the weekend? Me neither. One blow after another caused the rocks to fly and fall. Jack Bryan, he swung his pick, he drove a hole in the mountain wall, and he never raised his head. The only words you'd hear him say was, "Boys, bring on the trolley, we have one more load to haul away." haul away, boys, bring on the trolley, one more load to haul away. Now Jack Bryan, he'd been a carpenter, and a sailor and a smith. He'd oft heard told of the Rockies' gold lying hidden deep within. So he brought his darling Mary, and the one they had on the way, and he promised her a castle. Before he sold, they'd come and haul away, haul away, haul away. He promised her a castle. Before he sold, they'd haul away. Swing that pick, boys, rise it to the stars. Pray they always shine on us, smile on where we are. Then came that early morning, and the shout from down below. It said, Jack, come quick, your Mary's sick, the labour's laying her low. The doctor sent me running, he said, return without delay. He said, go and get Jack and bring him back. Before her soul they come and haul away, haul away, haul away. Go and get Jack and bring him back. Before her soul they haul away. Jack's giant hands were gentle as he held hers to his cheek, and through his tears he said, Mary dear, no castle will there be unless you're right here with me. I won't build and I won't stay. Hold my hand, dear Mary, or it's me they'll have to haul away, haul away, haul away. Hold my hand, dear Mary, or it's me they'll haul away. Mary's lips were silent, she just smiled and closed her eyes. She drifted away, so the nurses say, till she heard the baby's cries. She says, Jack, I heard the trumpets come to call on me this day, but it's here I'll stay. They'll have to wait for my soul to come and haul away, haul away, haul away. It's here I'll have to wait for my soul to haul away. Swing that pick, Jack, raise it to the stars. Pray they always smile on us, find us where we are. Bryan, he bides his time underneath the morning sun, and with all he knows of the town below, well, there's plenty to be done. So he kissed his darling Mary, went on his way. Said, we don't work the men too hard, you know there's always more to haul away, haul away, haul away. Willie, don't work the men too hard, you know there's more to haul away. Calling that one Jack Bryan. Hope you like it. Let me know what you think. It's another one that another one coming up that is an adaptation from another song. It's the lyrics by Charles William Murphy, and I mentioned it. I think I can't remember what show I did this in. It must have been the folk one, but I got it from a movie from a long time ago. The movie was A Picture of Dorian Gray, and it was sung in that movie by a very young Angela Lansbury. But I took the lyrics and put them to guitar chords that I could actually play. The song is called The Yellow Bird. Oh, the snow, it was plentiful, and the crumbs, they were so few, and the weather-weary sparrow through the castle window flew. And it was there she spied a golden cage, and a sweet love song she heard, all from the pet canary there, a handsome yellow bird. And he sang, my little sparrow, I've been struck by Cupid's arrow, won't you spend your time with me? And she spied around his castle, with its ribbon and its tassel, and plaintively said she, goodbye, my little yellow bird, I would rather brave the cold on a leafless tree than a prisoner be all in your cage of gold. And the spoiled and petted yellow bird, he could scarce believe it true, that a common sparrow would refuse the one who loved so blue. He explained of all advantages, of riches and of gold, and she explained her liberty would not be bought or sold. So she said, I must be going, but he cried, oh, but how it's snowing, and the winter winds do blow. Won't you stay, my little dearie? Without you I'll be weary. And still she cried, oh no. Goodbye, my little yellow bird, I would gladly stay with you. Oh, I could love you, my little yellow bird, but I love my freedom too. Goodbye, my little yellow bird, I would rather brave the cold on a leafless tree than a prisoner be all in your cage of gold. Goodbye, my little yellow bird. Yellow bird. I'm going to carry on with another adaptation actually, now that it's in my head. This is one that I wrote 4 years ago in 2016. I know that because it was the centenary of the 1916 rebellion in Ireland, and the words are from a young poet that was involved in that rebellion in 1916, a young lad called Thomas MacDonagh. So this is one of his poems called In the End. And it's a springtime poem, that's what's nice about it, because here we are in spring. And I just put some music to it, and I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. Song that I'll sing should have told you an Easter story of a long sweet spring, of its gold and its feasts and all its glory, of the moons then that carried green May to mellow September, long noons that never tarry, life's hail and farewell to remember. haste of our years has a rush to the fall of our sorrow, to the waste of our tears, the hush and the pall of all our morrow. Of our years has a rush to the fall of our sorrow, the waste of our tears, the hush and the pall of all our morrows. The song that I'll sing should have told you an Easter story of a long sweet spring, of its gold and its feasts and all its glory. Gold and its peace and all its glory. In the End, song there, co-written with Thomas MacDonagh, one that me and Thomas sat down together 100 years apart and put that one together for your listening pleasure. I'm going to finish up with some of those aforementioned requests that I got. I got a note from Eric. Great to hear from you again, Eric. Great to know you're still out there. I used to tour with Eric once upon a time, and he remembered this song from back in the way back when. This is a song, I like to call it my accidental Christmas song. I accidentally wrote a Christmas song, that's why I call it that. Song called The Traveller. So Eric, this one's for you. Lights in the windows shine into the weary ones. There's no better feeling under a setting sun, under a weary traveling sun. And over the hill there's a candle in the window pane. The three weary heads are wondering when I'll get home, each of them watching the front door. And I'm turning the corner like old Saint Nick. I'm struggling under a bag of tricks. And oh, when the door swings wide, the glow in the hall from the firelight. And oh, when I see how my youngest has got so tall, I wish that I'd never gone wrong. Thing I know, I'm rolling round down on the floor. I hear myself singing this old man he played for. He played knick-knack on my front door. The next thing I say is go to bed, you sleepyhead. If you stay up now, he won't come at all. He won't bring any toys at all. Their weary eyes wait up for old Saint Nick.
swings white, the glow in the hall from the firelight. And oh, will he see how my youngest has got so tall? I wish that I'd never gone wrong. I wish that I'd never gone wrong. I wish that I'd never gone. That I never gone. That I never gone. That I never gone. That I never gone. Song there called The Traveller from the What You Know album. And I'll finish up with this one. Thank you all for coming along. I'm looking forward to reading your feedback, and you can carry on with that as long as you want. I'm looking forward to getting all of that. And like I said earlier, keep an eye on the Facebook page here later on today, because I'll be dropping that new song and video later on. Song closely related to all our collective experiences over the last few weeks. The song is called Happy Hour in Space. And after that, maybe I'll see you next week with another show. And or maybe I'll see you tomorrow afternoon at 3 at Dick Hensol's show. I'll write on this page as well. But whatever you're doing, have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Get out into the fresh air. I think I'll go for a walk after this. And I'm going to finish up with this one. This one was from my show that aired earlier this week from Club Weltenklang, the Austrian company, who are fantastic. But they aired a show to mine, and got some great comments on this one. So Rebecca, this one's for you. Thanks for tuning in to Club Weltenklang, and thanks for tuning in today. Well, I hold myself high, got my wings to fly. I'm gonna find my way to the river. And when we go down on that muddy old ground, I'm gonna dive right in the water. Yes, and I'll spread my wings. I'm gonna rise up and sing of the ocean blue in the forest. Yes, and I'll spread my song over lifetimes long, neath the sun that shines down on us. Flying high between land and sky until we reach the great river. And when we go down on that muddy old ground, I'm gonna dive right in the water. And I'll say my prayers in the cold night air to dry my tears and my sorrow, and my wings to take over deserts and lake my song until tomorrow. Yes, and I'll lay my head on that deep riverbed to wash away all my trouble. I'll still sing my song over lifetimes long for my sisters and my brothers. Flying high between land and sky until we reach the great river. And when we go down on that muddy old ground, I'm gonna dive
land and sky until we reach Great River. When we go down on that muddy whole ground, I'm gonna dive right in the water. River song just to finish us up. Hope you enjoyed the songs, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think, and have a great weekend, and see you next week. Thanks for listening. Bye now.